We should go to talk with Steward of Solitude. He has some investigation which we could do for him, and it will be rewarded.
Though I'm curious, what kind of investigation requires our specific talents? Is it the kind where we need to look intimidating, or the kind where we need to actually solve something? Because I excel at both, darling, but one involves significantly less bloodshed than the other.
Finally, a city with actual culture and proper shops. I once spent a weekend at the Blue Palace, not as a guest, mind you, but I convinced a count's son I was a visiting dignitary from somewhere exotic. At least in Solitude, we might find decent baths and people who understand the concept of fashion.
And I think that some storm is coming here, or this weather should be very unpredictable, and rain will come soon.
Rain? Ugh, that's just what my hair needs. More moisture in this climate. Do you have any idea what humidity does to these perfect locks? Elf is like I've been struck by a lightning atronach, and this robe will be absolutely ruined if it gets soaked. We better find shelter in Solitude quickly, or at least somewhere with a decent awning.
Oh, what is this? Yeah, that Solitude Guard seems to have some problem and it's stuck somewhere.
Let me guess, arrow to the knee. Or maybe he lost his sweet row. Guards are so predictably dramatic. Though I suppose we could help if there's a decent reward involved. My cosmic benevolence doesn't come cheap, you know.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you, I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
What is most pressure issue we should solve first? Bandit issue, or this wolf cave, or missing person investigations?
The Wolfskull Cave situation is most pressing. If there's truth to those rumors about necromantic rituals, it could threaten all of Hathingar. The bandits are a known quantity, and the missing persons, well, they've been missing for some time already. I'd advise you handle Wolfskull first, then the bandits, and investigate the disappearances when time permits.
Thank you for explaining the priorities. I'll take my group and we'll go to that cave first.
Good. Hathingar's safety is my primary concern. Be careful in that cave. If there's any truth to the old legends about Potma, you'll need your wits about you. Return when it's done, and the Jarl's court will see you properly compensated for your service to Solitude.
Gals, you heard him. We are on our way to that wolf cave first.
Necromantic rituals in a cave named after a legendary necromancer queen. How utterly shocking. At least we're not chasing bandits again. Those get so tedious. Though I must say, darling, we look absolutely dreadful. Perhaps we should consider finding a bath before we go crawling through another filthy cave. Even vampires have standards for personal hygiene.
Alright, darling, you could clean yourself here with me.
A proper bath sounds divine. Though I must say, we've developed quite the habit of bathing together, haven't we, darling? Not that I'm complaining about the company.
Yeah, I don't mind your company as well. During cleaning, it's safer. If someone will attack us, you could watch my back and I your.
I seem to recall a certain incident at a pond where you were very concerned about shrinkage in the cold water. At least an bath should be warmer. Though I must say, we do seem to get remarkably dirty on our adventures together. Almost suspiciously so. I feel practically reborn. Ironic for a vampire, I know. So are we heading to this Wolfskull Cave next? I'm curious what kind of necromancy they're playing with. Amateur with skeletons, or something more creative.
Lily seems to enjoy her cleaning as well, if I could say that.
Yes, she does seem to appreciate cleanliness, though I doubt she'd enjoy being called Lily to her face. Mages tend to be particular about their names, almost as particular as I am. Though I've grown rather fond of how you say mine, darling. Been watching that bard for the last hour, wondering how someone can sing the same 5 songs without losing their mind. Are we finally ready to face these necromancers? Or shall we wait until they've successfully resurrected this wolf queen?
Darling, if you don't see that, we are already on our way.
Oh, are we? I must have missed the part where we actually left the city gates. My mistake. I was too busy admiring how the clouds perfectly match your brooding expression today. Just try not to get us lost on the way out of town.
You know, darling, I know Skyrim as my own feet. Alice, are you with us here, or are you dreaming?
Oh, I was just contemplating which star sign would be most favorable for hunting undead queens. As for your feet, darling, I sincerely hope you know Skyrim better than those. Have you seen what's been tracking through these muddy paths? Ach, and here I am, freshly cleaned. The cosmic injustice of it all.
I was speaking to Serana. She is my darling, Alice.
Oh, I'm your darling now. How possessive. And here I thought we were sharing our terms of endearment democratically among the group. Though I must admit, I rather like being singled out for the honor. Just don't let it go to your head, darling. I might start expecting special treatment.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
Another orc? Because one wasn't enough? Ugh, fine. But if this is some kind of stronghold recruitment pitch, I'm literally not interested. The last thing my cosmic aura needs is to be surrounded by more rustic energy. Though I suppose if she has decent jewelry to trade, I could be persuaded to listen.
Look, Velgra, this orc sister have something which help you relax. Would you like to listen what she have to offer?
Another orc? Where? Oh, I see her now. Relax isn't really in my vocabulary. But I'm curious what this sister has to offer. Better not be some weak herbal tea or meditation nonsense. If it's strong terrain core could fight, then maybe I'm interested.
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Maybe my companion Val should be interested if you have something strong. She is also orc, so maybe you could explain what you offer to her.
Kuma, that's what passes for strong these days. Ah, that stuff's for milk drinkers who can't handle real orc brew. Sea elves fall over dead from one sip of what we make in the strongholds. Besides, I need a clear head to swing my axe. Can't be stumbling around like some moon sugar addict when there's killing to be done.
Yeah, but maybe this orc fellow will convince you, well.
Convince me? Huh? I'd like to see someone try. Look at her, barely standing straight. Probably been sampling her own wares. In my stronghold, we'd make her run the gauntlet for peddling that weakling poison. Real orcs face their problems with steel, not by dulling their minds. But go ahead, waste your coin if you want. I'll be over here, staying sharp.
What could offer us, fellow orc?
About the finest mood enhancers in all Skyrim. Skooma for the light touch, Moonsugar for the sweet dreams, and Sleeping Tree Sap for when you want to see colors dance. For true warriors like your friend there. I got of snow, rare stuff from the Gerals. Makes you feel invincible, stronger than a bear. Special price for fellow orcs.
Well, what do you say about that strong thing she mentioned?
River Snow? Never heard of it, and I know every stronghold brew from here to Orsinium. Sounds like mammoth dung wrapped in a pretty name. Makes you feel invincible. Ha, real strength comes from here.
So, Val, would you like to test it? Should I purchase it for you?
You want me to try some shady powder from a stranger in the middle of nowhere? What's next? Drinking from a jobber's boot. If I wanted to feel stronger, I'd just kill something bigger than me. Save your coin for something useful. Like better weapons or a decent meal. Real orcs don't need fake courage.
Sorry, orc fellow, did you hear my companion? She's probably not interested. Orc philosophy, maybe you know better what she is speaking about.
Humph, your friend's got the typical stronghold pride. Thinks she's above the rest of us who make our coin how we can. Fine. But when she's bleeding out in some cave with no healing potions because she was too proud to deal with me, well, that's her choice. Malakath rewards strength, not stupidity.
I appreciate your approach. I as well don't like to taste such things by myself.
That peddler's probably watering down whatever junk she's selling anyway. Bet that ever snow is just crushed mud crab shell mixed with troll fat. Seen many warriors waste their coin on fake potions only to end up face down in battle. Stick with me. I'll show you real orc strength, no fancy powders needed.
What kind of orc strength are you talking about? You mean during battle or something else?
Orc strength shows in everything we do. In battle, I can cleave a man into while these milk drinkers are still trying their swords. In drinking, I can empty 3 horns of mead before a Nord's finished his first. Even in bed, most men can't handle an orc woman's enthusiasm. Why? getting curious about something specific.
You know, I am curious and you are talking very directly, so maybe it's of course my curiosity to ask you, right?
Curious, are you? That's what they all say before they find out the hard way. The orc woman doesn't hold back in anything. Most men talk big until they're faced with the real thing, and they are unscared. You think you're different. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Only one way to find out, isn't there?
But probably not good timing for that, and you know, it's not good if I already have girlfriend to do such things with another woman.
Girlfriend, that's the first excuse I've heard today. Most men just stammer or run. At least you've got some honor, a rare thing these days. Don't worry, I'm not offering myself on a platter. Just stating facts. When you're done with your girlfriend, you know where to find real orc strength. If you survive her, that is.
You mean if you survive my girlfriend or your orc strange?
Both. Your girlfriend would have to be something special to handle you after I'm done with you. And you'd need the strength of Malakath himself to survive a night with a real orc woman. Most men can barely walk the next day. But enough talk about things that won't happen. We've got places to be, don't we?
I'm glad that I have you with me. Let's go to that cave if we don't have time to explore another caves now.
Glad to have me. You should be. Most people don't survive long enough in Skyrim to appreciate good company. Let's go find this cave and kill whatever's inside. Could use some exercise. Talking about strength is me itching to prove it. Just try to keep up, will you?
What was that? Shit, sorry. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no! Shit.
I'm still alive, useless. That hurts. I feel performances with my insides practically falling out. What does it take to get out? Just like this, I'm never entering another cave with you. And if I die, just make sure my body gets a Is that too much to ask? Really helpful right about now, dropping one. Unless you want me to bleed out on this filthy floor. starting to think you wanted me to die in this miserable place.
Yeah, that was quite intense fight. I didn't expect such resistance here.
Quite intense. That's what you call it when I'm bleeding out on the floor while you prance around with your fancy bow. 6 times I went down. 6. I counted. And now you just casually hand over potions like you're giving out sweet rolls at a festival. Next time, maybe consider healing your companions before they're half dead.
Yeah, but look how many of them we encountered here. Passage is full of dead bodies.
And most of those bodies would still be walking. If not for me, I was practically a distraction while you played Archer from the shadows. Next time you want someone to bleed for you, at least have the decency to keep them alive during the fight, not after. These potions would have been more useful 10 minutes ago when I was kissing the floor.